I guess these Pokemon really did need a break. I mean, look at Stanler, he's like napping. How's it howlin', everybody? Wolf Prince Leon here, and I bet you've got a few questions. What's with the new outfits? Why is Firestorm in the pasture, along with an Alpha Floatzel, an Alpha Stantler, and Quake and all them? Well, long story short, I decided on my off time to do a little extra work, but then a few great things started happening, and then the next thing I know, this is a bonus episode. And this is the tail end of it, basically. Aww. I guess I've been working this guy to the bone. He's taking a nap. Anyway. So yeah, this is actually the end result of it. I've caught a lot of new Pokemon, one of which is now taking a nap. So yeah. I've powered up a few Pokemon, evolved a few more, caught some new ones, and I've encountered the space-time distortions twice. So I figured I'd at least explain myself and then maybe give you all the cliff notes and stuff. I'll show you all the videos along with the info cards for the new Pokemon. But while I probably mentioned it a few times in the clips you're going to see, when it comes to the space-time distortions, I'm going to have one simple rule. There are so many Pokemon that appear in that thing that I've never encountered before that I will only catch, well, specifically, I will only give an info card if it's a new Pokemon that I catch during the distortions. And even then, it will have to come later so that we don't get ourselves, like, caught in the middle of a crisis or something. This is important because I only caught one Pokemon between both of the space-time distortions. So, okay? Okay. So, enjoy the clips, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next proper episode. Okay, Smokey, roll 'em! Hey! Sorry about that, folks. Wrong picture. Well, this was unexpected, but okay. Guess we're doing another bonus episode right now. I wanted to surprise everybody with my new look, but here's a space-time distortion right over there. And here I am trying to train some extra Pokemon as backups. Am I going to be able to do this? Well, only one way to find out. Well, here goes. So as I speed this up, let me properly explain how the space-time distortions work. So, following that one conversation with Akari at the start of the Crimson Mire lands, from time to time at irregular intervals, a certain area of the current zone you're in is going to get distorted in a sense, forming a zone that is what we call a space-time distortion. It won't form right away, but after a specific amount of time, it will activate, and from that moment, the activation of the distortion has begun. During a limited amount of time in this zone, very rare and special items will appear all over the zone. The shards, the evolutionary stones, some sellable items here and there, that sort of thing. But that's not the only thing that happens. During this distortion, within this zone, powerful Pokemon are going to appear. Rare and powerful Pokemon. In this case, the regular is going to be Sneasel. And there's going to be ones like Lickitung, Licky Licky, Gengar, Haunter, Evolutions. Heck, I encountered a Alpha Leafeon during the third distortion, which I was not able to record, but that's another story. The point is, this is a very valuable zone, but at the same time, it is a very dangerous zone. And whatever you do, do not get knocked out, because it will immediately end the distortion before you can even find items. This is a very dangerous set of mechanics, but if you play it right like I did, you can score a lot in this, including some Pokemon if you're quick enough. But also keep in mind that this thing will not last forever. At a specific amount of time, it will dissipate, taking with it all the Pokemon that you haven't caught and all the items you haven't picked up. So if there's a rare item you want to pick up, make sure you pick it up before the area dissipates and returns to normal, because it will be lost and you'll have to wait until another distortion to get another chance. Well, this was unexpected. But hey. So, from the distortion, I got a whole bunch of, so from the distortion world, I got some shards. No idea what we're going to do with them, but I got them. And I got some star pieces and dust, meaning I can sell that later and get something out of it. But more importantly, we did get one new Pokemon out of that deal. And as I probably said a few too many times during the distortion, I'm only going to do an info card if I catch a Pokemon. Case in point, Sneasel. Here we go, right here. I know I've said some Pokemon are speedy, but Sneasel is a great example of it. Introduced in Generation 2, it's a mega speedster with a high speed stat, a high physical attack stat, and a rather high special defense stat. But as great as it is, you have to avoid fighting types with this thing. As a dark and ice type, it gets ×4 damage from fighting type attacks. But if you can overcome that hurdle, you could, well, let me put it this way. Your opponents will know what hit them. Here we go, right here. And it looks like this one's a pretty decent level, too. Can't believe I actually caught a Pokemon in the distortion zones. I mean, like, those things are, like, supposed to be, like, the dangerous stuff. Back to training. Aha! So that's why the music popped up. An Alpha Starly. Well, I catch him before, and I can catch him again. Let's see now. The old distraction tactic. Well, looks like we're doing this the hard way again. Uh-oh. Arrow! Oh. Are you trying to get my Staravia to hate me? Because you're doing a pretty good job right now. And you don't want to make me upset. Go get him! Alley-oop! There we go. That's another Alpha Pokemon for the collection. A Starly, no less. I actually caught a Rapidash! Okay, info card time! I thought it would be a much longer time before I got to talk about Rapidash, but here we are. The evolved form of Ponyta, this Pokemon takes the physical attack and speed to the next level. Very high, along with special defense and special attack being pretty decent. Remember, you gotta avoid some water types, and you gotta make sure to do physical attacks, but when you play this thing right, you can devastate even the toughest of Pokemon like an ice type or grass type. Heck, she could probably one-shot the Sneasel we just caught earlier. Well. Looks like luck has finally struck twice. We have another Eevee. Let's see if we can't catch it. Here you go. Now! Well, now we can raise another Eevee into whatever we want. That's pretty cool. Looks like I'm going to be putting together a bonus episode after all. Maybe I'll even get a Glaceon or something. But how do I even get that in this game? Whatever. Let's keep rolling. And it's nice and sunny out. I get to show off Chirim's sunshine form and her power with it. Well, you're a level 5 going up against a level 30. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, whenever it stops being sunny, Chirim loses her sunshine form! Well, this is interesting to say the least. Where's Sunny Day when you need it? Sorry about that, Chirim. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh my gosh, it is! An Alpha Buizel! But how the hell am I supposed to get it from over here? Alright, Mr. Alpha Buizel. Or, yeah, Mr. It had 2 spots on its back, meaning it's a guy. Take it slow. Better yet, let's do this deal tried and true. Here goes! Eat up! Now! That's another Alpha Pokemon for the collection. But not just any one. That could be the one we just needed for the quest. Looks like we're looking at another distortion. Oh boy. And the Stardust disappeared with it. Oh well. At the very least, we got... Wait a second. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! An Alpha Kricketot? Alright. Let's see if we can't be sneaky here. And... now! So, I survive another distortion, get some evolutionary items, find out that you can encounter Eevee here, and I catch another alpha Pokemon. I'm on a roll, I guess. Finally! You see that glowing Pokeball there? You know what that means. And finally, my Staravia evolves. Into Staraptor. Cue the title card. The final evolution of Starly, and it does not disappoint. Well worth the effort. A good boost in physical attack, speed, and HP. A good Aerial Ace or Brave Bird can take down a lot of opponents, especially if they're like Grass type or Fighting type, or both like Breloom. Needless to say, Staraptor is a great Pokemon, and if I didn't have Scyther, it would probably be on the team still. Hoy! Talk about all that effort for one Pokemon. An Alpha Zubat? Come on. Oh man. And here I am trying to get back to base camp to heal! Holy cow. Look at this view. I must be at the highest point of the Obsidian Field landscape because I can almost see everything. I can see the falls, I can see most of the island, the base camp, even the pathway of Aspiration Hill. There's the arena area where the Luxray and all of them are. That's where the Alpha Snorlax should be. Talk about a bird's eye view. There's the Grand Tree Arena. Over there should be the path leading to Orboro Tunnel. Like, wow! Beauty, to say the least. those alpha Pokemon. Like, how many can I catch for crying out loud? Anyway, I should be able to finally complete this mission because of that alpha weasel I caught. I believe this one should suffice. It's an alpha weasel. Whew. Woo! Thanks. You behave now, buddy. I'll take that as a yes. Finally. I thought I was going to have to wait until the next area to get a bigger enough weasel. So, yeah. Needless to say, things have been pretty busy for some of these Pokemon. Monferno's powered up. Chirim was worked to the bone, and now she's napping. And check out my new Staraptor buddy. I decided I wanted to at least get Arrow to the max level possible. And it looks like he's pretty happy about that too. So yeah, I've been pretty busy this bonus episode, and I felt it was wrong to deny you some of the Pokemon that I've encountered, evolved, and powered up. Unfortunately, not really anything has changed. Oh, and while I'm on the topic, Tanya, I am sorry. Tanya, I am very sorry I kept calling you Sonia in that episode. It had been a while since I'd gotten back to the Pokemon games, and well, I kind of got your name mixed up with another one for some reason. Could you ever forgive me? Oh, thanks. I promise I'll do a better job remembering your name from now on. Okay? Okay. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus, we're going to go back to the Crimson Mirelands and try to see if we can't go and find out what's going on with Ursa Luna and pacify it, so that we can find out what else is going on and continue the story. So, until then, thank you for watching, have a good day, I'm Wolf Prince Leon, and once again, we always gotta catch them all. Keep on howling, everybody. Thanks for watching.